students! Welcome back to the last part of our online math class with Teacher Ray.
Hey, what are you doing? Sitting down and relaxing. Well, get down from there. We have to work on combining volumes. I can't do that from here? Okay, where do we start? Well, the figure we have looks a little different. But if we break it up into two rectangular prisms, we will be able to find the total volume. Okay, this is the top prism after we separated it. Remember, the formula for volume of a figure is volume equals length times width times height. So after we place the values into the formula, we get V equals 3 times 2 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 times 2 is 12. So the volume of the top prism is 12 cubic centimeters. V equals 12. Okay, but what about the bottom rectangular prism? Same thing. Always start with the formula V equals length times width times height. Insert the values, so V equals 6 times 4 times 2. 6 times 4 is 24, and 24 times 2 is 48. So the volume of the bottom rectangular prism is 48 cubic centimeters. Okay, now what? Does this problem have two answers? No, you just add the two volumes to get the total volume of the entire prism. 48 plus 12 equals 60, so the volume of the original figure is 60 cubic centimeters. So we did it. You were right. That wasn't so hard at all. I still enjoy sitting here, no matter what the total volume of my seat is. Is that okay? Sure, have a seat, and see you all next time.
Okay, it's time to check your work. Open your book now on page 607. Please check your answers while I'm discussing the lesson. Find the volume of each solid figure. So this time, I will show you two calculations. One is when you divide it horizontally, and the other one is when you divide it vertically. So either of the two is correct. Okay, let's start. For number 5, first let's divide it vertically. So prism A is 6 times 10 times 4 equals 240. Prism B is 2 times 7 times 4 equals 56. Finding the total volume, 240 plus 56 equals 296 cubic centimeters. Next, if we divide it horizontally, prism A is 4 times 6 times 3 equals 72. Prism B is 8 times 4 times 7 equals 224. And the total volume, 72 plus 224 equals 296 cubic centimeters. So we got the same volume. Next, number 6. Prism A, 8 times 5 times 6 equals 240. Prism B, 2 times 6 times 9 equals 108. And the total volume, 240 plus 108 equals 348 cubic feet. Next, if we divide it horizontally, prism A, 2 times 6 times 4 equals 48. Prism B, 5 times 6 times 10 equals 300. 48 plus 300 equals 348 cubic feet. Next, number 7. Prism A, 11 times 12 times 4 equals 528. Prism B, 5 times 5 times 12 equals 300. 528 plus 300 equals 828 cubic meters. Another way, prism A, 5 times 12 times 9 equals 540. B, 6 times 4 times 12 equals 288. 540 plus 288 equals 828 cubic meters. Next, item number 11 in page 608. A solid figure is separated into two rectangular prisms. The volume of rectangular prism A is 80 cubic feet. Rectangular prism B has a length of 6 feet and a width of 5 feet. The total volume of the solid figure is 200 cubic feet. What is the height of the rectangular prism B? Show your work. The volume of prism A is 80 cubic feet. The total volume is 200 cubic feet. The volume of prism B is missing. So for us to find, let us subtract 200 minus 80 equals 120. The length and width of prism B is also given. 6 times 5 equals 30. 120 divided by 30 equals 4. So that means the height of prism B is 4 feet. Next, number 13. Draw a line to separate the solid figure at the right into two rectangular prisms. Then write an expression for the volume of the solid figure. So I draw a line horizontally, and our expression is 6 times 10 times 3 plus 10 times 10 times 2. 180 plus 200 equals 380 cubic inches. Item number 9 in page 610. Ashley is stacking two boxes on a shelf. The bottom box measures 6 inches long, 5 inches wide, and 5 inches high. The top box is a cube with one edge measuring 4 inches. What is the volume of this stack? Explain. The bottom box is 6 times 5 times 5 equals 150. The top box is a cube. So that means all the sides have the same measurements. So that would be 4 times 4 times 4 equals 64. 150 plus 64 equals 214. So the total volume of the stack is 214 cubic inches. We're down to our last item, number 11. Paul wants to build this model clay, but he does not know how much clay to purchase. Draw a line to separate the model into two rectangular prisms. Then, write an expression for the volume of the model. What is the volume? Okay, let us divide our figure. So let's divide it horizontally, and our expression is 9 times 5 times 3 plus 5 times 5 times 4 equals 235 cubic centimeters. Did you get all the answers correctly? Wow, very good. Okay, so that ends our lesson for today, class. See you on my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.